Well, one subject near and dear to banks' hearts is the housing market. Remember house flipping? It was a popular practice that was before the real estate downturn. Monica Bertran joins us with an update. We don't hear people talking about this. We don't see cable TV shows with guys sitting around bragging how they made $350,000 in one weekend.
Well, you're going to hear more about it now. And you know, Deirdre, as a matter of fact, some say that the housing flipping was a big part of why the real estate market went bust in the first place. A flood of amateurs jumped into a booming real estate landscape in search of quick bucks. Now, house flipping is on the rise again. It is foreclosure-ridden states like Arizona, California, Florida, and Nevada. According to RealtyTrac, more than 4,600 foreclosed homes changed hands in Phoenix within 6 months of being purchased in 2009, an increase of 81% from the year earlier. Flips in California counties of Riverside and San Bernardino rose 45%. Las Vegas, which was the highest foreclosure rate in the country, they climbed 38%. Now, nationally, flipped homes gained 19% to more than 197,000 last year. And all those final figures, when you look at them, actually show an increase in the percentage because some homes bought in the fourth quarter may get flipped this year. Now, flipping could get a lift from the Federal Housing Authority's one-year waiver as well of anti-flipping rules that took effect in February. Rules allow FHA, I should say, buyers to acquire foreclosed homes from owners who have held titles for less than 90 days. But experienced house flippers say there is nothing amateur about the market anymore. Here's a look, as you can see some of these still pictures. These are flippers. Our Bloomberg print reporter, Prashant Gopal, he actually shot this with his iPhone, Deirdre, on the courthouse steps in downtown Phoenix. People who are looking to flip properties. So very interesting.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, some of the areas you mentioned, my guess is people are able to do it because the houses are just so ridiculously cheap. I know Las Vegas, one of the hardest hit areas. So if people are doing that there, what about the East Coast? You didn't name any East Coast cities.
Make a couple of calls yesterday, and I spoke to Neil Binder. He's a co-founder of Bellmark Realty, and he told me that financing on investment properties is much harder to come by these days in general. Not much short selling going on here, he says, in the New York City area. Venture side is benefiting the most because banks and developers, they're going to them and buying sort of blocks of apartments in many of these overdeveloped parts of Manhattan. Manhattan a little different, though, he says, than places outside the city, Brooklyn, Queens, where there are more savvy people who are flipping properties.